Greetings, everyone. My name is Joe Patterson, and I want to share my research on the artist Paolo Uccello with you. For a brief introduction about Uccello, he was a native of Florence, Italy. He was born in 1397 and passed away in 1475. As a young artist, Uccello looked to Lorenzo Ghiberti as his mentor, and even trained in his workshop. Uccello's training paid off, as since his time, he has been regarded as one of the greatest Renaissance artists ever. Uccello worked in Italy during the Quattrocento, also known as the early Renaissance era. Paolo Uccello is known for many paintings, but his most famous artwork is the Battle of San Romano, and is the focus of this research project. For my research, I used many sources, but my primary source is the political significance of Uccello's Battle of San Romano by Gordon Griffiths. Uccello painted this painting in the 1450s for the Medici Palace, but the exact years are still unknown. In the political significance of Uccello's Battle of San Romano, Griffith's main argument is the Battle of San Romano has great political significance, as the Battle of San Romano was a real battle between Florence's military and their allies, and Milan's military and their allies, especially Sienna's soldiers. This battle occurred on June 1st, 1432, and a 20-year gap went by between the battle and when Uccello painted the Battle of San Romano. Even though we know this battle has great political significance, and even after Griffiths had studied Machiavelli's hit book, History of Florence, there is a major ongoing debate as to whether Uccello had biases towards the Medici family and Florence or to Milan and Siena when painting the Battle of San Romano. This article describes the great valor of commanders Niccolo da Tolentino of Florence and Michelotto da Cotignola of the city-state in Italy Griffiths doesn't disclose, and their valor when fighting against the soldiers of Milan and Siena. I am also interested in World War II history, and Tolentino and Michelotto's courage reminds me of General Eisenhower and General Patton's valor in leading the Allies in Europe in World War II. Considering all the visitors to the three museums that house these panels, many people have seen this painting and admire Uccello's work. However, many think it is only a fairy tale with good uses of perspective in art. But the goal of Griffith's article is to educate people otherwise. I found Griffith's evidence about questioning battles valid, as not only have I personally seen many paintings about battles, but people argue all the time about historical details about battles. I wasn't surprised by the public's reaction to the Battle of San Romano as a fairy tale. Historical records during the Quattrocento are incomplete compared to the records of the High Renaissance or the Cinquecento era. My biggest question about this piece going forward is what measures us art historians should take to give these historical events their due and prevent people from thinking these events didn't happen. Last but not least, here are my works cited for this project.